Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining me this evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. If you believe in this channel, do share with your friends and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you truth and both sides of the story, and always thank you for your support and comments as well. Let's start with what was happening at Mukesh Ambani's house and Tilia, and who was trying to enter the place and who had planted the bombs or whatever it was. So let's look at this. It seems the video footage showed movement inside the car as it was standing outside Antilia. According to the police, the car arrived at the spot at about 1 a.m. and the driver continued to be seated in the vehicle even at 3:20 a.m. He then got out of the car from the back door. The suspect who parked the car near Mukesh Ambani's house yesterday was seen in CCTV footage, but has not been identified as he was wearing a face mask and his head was covered by a hoodie, said the Mumbai police on Friday. The police believe that the act of placing the car with explosives was very well planned and was carried out by seasoned criminals, while a white Innova car that was accompanying the abandoned car had managed to escape the Mumbai city limits. The police are examining all the entry and exit points to and from Mumbai, including the Toll Plaza at Thane, Kalyan, Bhiwandi, and others are being monitored. It was reported that the car contained 20 gelatin sticks, each weighing 125 grams. The total weight of explosive in the vehicle was about 2.6 kilos, enough to explode the entire SUV, the Mumbai police had said earlier during the day. The police had launched a massive manhunt after the incident and traced the origins of the car to the Vaikroli area of Mumbai. The car was stolen from Mumbai's Vaikroli area sometime back. Its chassis number was damaged a bit, but police managed to identify its real owner. Police also said that a letter was found in the car, but there were no threats with respect to the Ambani family. Some amount of gelatin was found in the vehicle. The vehicle was seized by the police. The offense has been registered under relevant sections of the IPC and Explosive Substances Act. A letter was found in the vehicle, but as an investigation is in the preliminary stage, we can't share the contents, said the Mumbai police PRO earlier today. Meanwhile, Chinese app TikTok is in trouble. Chinese short video making app TikTok has agreed to pay 92 million to settle a class action lawsuit over privacy violations in the US. According to a report in The Verge, the lawsuit claimed that the platform collected highly sensitive personal data to track users and put them to target advertising. While we disagree with the assertions, rather than go through lengthy litigation, we'd like to focus our efforts on building a safe and joyful experience for the TikTok community, a TikTok spokesperson was quoted as saying in the report on Thursday. In 2019, TikTok settled a 1.1 million lawsuit over allegedly children's privacy allegations. TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, reached a settlement with a group of parents who alleged that the company collected and exposed the data and personal information of minors. This is a very dangerous thing. If your children are watching it, better uninstall the app. Meanwhile, the UK top courts rejects an ISIS bride Shamima Begum's bid to return to Britain to join the court case for her British citizenship. Lord Reid, the president of the UK Supreme Court, said that the judges have decided unanimously to rule in favor of the Home Secretary who had opposed Shamima's return to the UK. Shamima's British citizenship was revoked by the then Home Secretary Sajid Javid. The Supreme Court of the United Kingdom on Friday held that Shamima Begum, a British-born woman who went to Syria as a schoolgirl to join the Islamic State, would not be allowed to return to the country to appeal against the revocation of her UK citizenship as she poses a security risk. With the verdict, Begum has failed in her attempt to re-enter Britain to fight a court case for her British citizenship, which was stripped after the UK government found that Begum had left the country to join the ISIS cadre. The verdict means that the 21-year-old, who is currently held in a detention camp in Syria, will not be able to enter the UK to fight her case in person and will not have her citizenship restored while she is being detained in Syria. Lord Reid, the president of the UK Supreme Court, said that the judges have decided unanimously to rule in favor of the Home Secretary who had opposed Shamima's return to the UK. Begum's British citizenship was revoked by former Home Secretary Sajid Javid. Current Home Secretary Preeti Patel had stood by this decision. Patel has welcomed the UK Supreme Court's decision. On Wednesday, Congress leader and Rahul Gandhi took part in a fishing exercise in Paul Mound, Kerala's Kollam district. During the exercise, Rahul Gandhi jumped into the sea along with two fishermen as they cast their nets. However, a day later, sensational details had emerged, alleging that the entire event was a pre-planned drama and the fishermen were paid to play their parts in this event. The fishermen who had witnessed Rahul Gandhi's theatrics on Thursday had made some sensational disclosure, saying that the Congress party had staged the whole event and had paid money to fishermen who accompanied him. In another version, it was also said that the man who jumped with him was actually a vlogger, not a fisherman. But then, whatever Rahul Gandhi does not surprise us. Everything seems to be very staged. Meanwhile, as the election race in West Bengal heats up, a day back, Mamata Banerjee had arrived at work on an electric scooter. Known for her modest Santro image, the West Bengal Chief Minister took things a notch up, or perhaps down, to drive home the point on spiraling fuel prices. In the run-up to the state assembly polls, her ride was an indication that the Trinamool Congress head wasn't going to let go of any opportunity to attack the BJP, which has relentlessly badgered her government over the past few months. Mamata Banerjee's Urban Development and Municipal Affairs Minister, Firhad Hakim, rode the battery-powered scooter with her riding pillion. A considerable stretch of the 5-kilometer trip from Kolkata's Hazra More locality to the State Secretariat in Navana passed over the second Hooghly River Bridge or Vidyasagar Setu. The entire ride was telecast through Facebook Live. Later, the Chief Minister addressed the media seated on the e-scooter or battery-operated scooter. Maybe to prove that she was better at it, Smriti Irani, Union Minister too, was seen negotiating the narrow lanes of the suburban Kolkata on a scooter as part of a BJP motorcycle rally on Friday, just a day after Trinamool Congress boss and Chief Minister Mamata was seen riding pillion to work. So it was a drama on the streets. Both women were trying to woo people to their side before the elections and impress them with their scooter techniques. Both were surrounded by their party people as they went in slow motion. While one managed to pull it off, the other fell down and had to be pulled up by her people. With regards to the news related to Sushant Singh Rajput, Indian author Ashwin Sanghi's book, Keepers of the Kala Chakra, is being adapted into a series. The bestseller is a mythological science fiction thriller that tells the story of men who guard Kala Chakra or the Wheel of Time. In an exclusive chat with E-Times, Ashwin Sanghi spoke candidly about this upcoming venture, his dream cast and Bollywood's new trend of turning book adaptations into blockbusters. Sharing his thoughts about the ideal person to take this franchise forward, he said, "The person I wanted, alas, is no more, Sushant Singh Rajput. He was like an excited child when it came to quantum physics, which is what this thriller is all about. Although he didn't get his leading man, he's excited for the journey ahead with his new venture tiptoeing along the lines of fantasy." Sanghi explained, Keepers of the Kala Chakra is a cutting-edge thriller that explores the overlap between quantum theory and spirituality. And I'm truly excited that the story will come alive on millions of screens soon through Abundantia. Meanwhile, moving to Tandav, the series that upset a lot of people. And now, viewers, we are really seeing the power of social media after Sushant Singh Rajput's death, as Bollywood is facing heat from all sides. The Allahabad High Court has refused to grant anticipatory bail to Aparna Purohit, the head of India Originals at Amazon sellers Purvis Service Private Limited, which is showing Tandav web series online. A single judge bench of Justice Siddharth passed this order on Thursday while hearing an anticipatory bail application. The allegation in the FIR lodged against the applicant and 6 other co-accused persons is that the web series is being shown on Amazon Prime Video, which is an online movie OTT platform and has objectionable content. The web series is being shown through Amazon Prime Video through Head of India Originals as paid movie. The movie has been directed by co-accused Ali Abbas Zafar. The content of this movie is affecting the image of the Uttar Pradesh police adversely. In a dial 100 police vehicle, 2 actors are shown traveling with open doors in a police uniform, consuming liquor and hurling abuses. It is also seen that Hindu gods and goddesses have been depicted in a bad light with the intention of inciting communal sentiments. The post of Prime Minister has been depicted in a manner which will adversely affect the democratic system of the country. Caste and community-related utterances have been made deliberately so that it may affect the public peace. Similarly, utterances have been made against the state police, public administration, and the constitutional posts so that the element of hate is developed between communities, and there are scenes which show disrespect for the scheduled castes. All this has been deliberately done to make the web series controversial and gain publicity for the purpose of commercial gain. The FIR has been lodged against the producer, director, and actresses of the movie series. Aparna Purohit's counsel submitted that the web series in dispute is a work of fiction and all the places, events, characters, and incidents are imagination of the author. A disclaimer is included in the movie in this regard. The cast and crew of the web series, Tandav, has already issued an unconditional apology and have removed the offensive scenes. The applicant, along with other co-accused persons, filed a petition under Article 32 of the Constitution of India before the Apex Court, praying for quashing of number of FIRs and complaint cases lodged against the applicant and other co-accused persons on January 27, 2021. Notices have been issued to the opposite parties, leaving it open for the accused persons to approach the High Court of the state for grant of bail, anticipatory bail. Hence, the applicant sought bail from Allahabad High Court. The state government, meanwhile, vehemently opposed the application. He has submitted that total 10 FIRs and 4 criminal complaints have been filed relating to the disputed web series in this country. And with regards to Chehre, as we said yesterday, the Rhea's picture has been removed from the poster and her name has also been removed from the promotional material. Rhea is nowhere to be seen. Chehre, which also stars Imran Hashmi and Amitabh Bachchan, will be released on April 30 in theatres. No comment was the official response to Hindustan Times queries to the film's publicity team about Rhea's absence. Rhea being deliberately omitted from the publicity is a desperate attempt to make the film run, but the audience knows exactly what Chehre is all about. Huge mistake underestimating the audience at large, wrote one person on Twitter. Amitabh Bachchan posted on Twitter to promote Chehre. He mentions everyone in the film except Rhea Chakravarti. No mention at all. She is not seen in the promotional photo either. Is this the result of fan pressure? Another person commented. Others threatened to boycott the movie because of Rhea's involvement in a manner similar to what happened with Alia Bhatt starrer Sadaktu. That film, which was released mere weeks after Sushant's death, was a victim of massive review bombing campaign because a certain section of the fans believed Sushant was ostracized by powerful film families in Bollywood. Rhea has been accused by Sushant's family of abetting his suicide. She had denied the accusations and after spending nearly a month in jail on drugs-related charges was released on bail. A Chehre director, Rumi Jaffrey, said in an interview to Spot Boy E last year that she has become withdrawn after the public backlash. She was withdrawn and quiet. She didn't speak much. I can't blame her after what she has gone through. Let the heat and dust settle down. I'm sure Rhea will have a lot to say, he said. Meanwhile, in the case of Narcotics Bureau, the NCB on Tuesday arrested a drug peddler for his alleged role in the supply of drugs to television actors and models in Lokhandwala, Oshiwara, and Versova areas of Mumbai. As you would have heard in our last interview, how a television actress exposed the drug and sex scene in the television industry. If you have missed it, kindly see it. The drug peddler, identified as Akbar Chaukat, was arrested from Lokhandwala. A mephedrone worth rupees 5 lakhs was seized from him. NCB officials said during interrogation, the accused Chaukat told NCB officials that he worked for Abdul Wahid, alias Sultan Mirza, one of the most feared drug suppliers in the western suburbs. Abdul Wahid was arrested in November last year, and huge quantities of hash, marijuana, and mephedrone were found in his SUV, which was meant for supply. Abdul Wahid had told NCB officials during the interrogation that he was inspired by a Bollywood movie in which the main protagonist was a man named Sultan Mirza, the Don of Mumbai underworld. Akbar Chaukat, one of Abdul Wahid's close aides, has been running the supply chain after his boss was arrested. On Tuesday, NCP Zonal Director Samir Wankade received information regarding him, following which a trap was laid in Dongar locality of Lokhandwala. Akbar tried giving NCB officials a slip but was held. Mephedrone was also recovered from his possession. NCB is in its ongoing crackdown booked many television actors in the past few months, including comedian Bharti Singh and her husband Harsh Limbachia. That's all for today, friends. Thank you and good night.